this had better be good. Oh. Oh, hey there, cutie pie. Damn, you are gorgeous. Sorry, that, did Johnny send you? Alright, good. You better come. Whew. You better come in. Yeah, that's very kind of you, love, but, you, might think different when you actually see it. Come on in, Tune. Oh, you, better be careful where you step. Yeah, you'll have to excuse the mess. I've become a little bit less preoccupied with tidying up since my occupation demands otherwise. So sit your fine ass down there. No, not on that. Not on the crate. Yeah, see the blinking light there? Yeah, that's insurance. Well, yeah, insurance against Arasake coming calling. Yeah, exactly. So, unless you want us to become both an abstract art piece on these walls, a few days ahead of schedule, maybe sit on the couch. Minor Springs. You look even more intense in person, even more than Johnny. I wasn't expecting someone like you for Johnny to send. Oh, I know who you are. Those posters do not do those eyes justice. Chrome arms suit you as well. Very chic. Very revolutionary. Inspired by someone we know? Ah, don't give me that scowl, sweetheart. It makes you look like a merc. And I know you are so much more than that. Hey, relax. I got the toys. You want the toys? I got the toys. But we've got to bypass a lot of code before you can just stroll out of here with enough firepower to crack the Arasake Tower like an egg. So, at least for the time being, you're stuck with me for a bit. Well, the reason being, like I said, failsafe, in case Arasake decide to pay their former colleague a visit. Drink? Oh, no, none of that shit. I've got some real tequila on the side there. Not that synth crap they pump out into the bars in Haywood. Real stuff. The real stuff. The kind that burns the throat, you know, just in that way. And there we go. To beautiful people with terrible ideas. Cheers. God save the king. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. You know, if I weren't already booked for a permanent dirt nap, I'd say you and I could have a spectacular time together. You got that dangerous, angry energy. Ooh, kind that just drives me wild. I imagine you have a lot of pent-up anger and energy you just gotta release. What'd you say? After you blow up the suits, if you survive, I bet you let me take you out. Proper date, like, you know? Somewhere expensive. Nah, don't worry about that. You can put it on my tab. Fuck knows I won't be around to pay the eddies anyway. You are wondering why a pretty little thing like me is handing over military-grade thermonuclear material to Night City's public enemy number one. Not just that, but free of charge. Sorry, no pun intended. Well, let's just say Arasake and I have a little disagreement regarding corporate ethics. See this? This is my optical HUD profile right here. Look at all those neural pathways. Gorgeous, aren't they? Like a map of Night City itself. Now look at that ugly little fucking black pixelated cancer right there, eating its way into my brainstem, right there. Oh yeah, that is the project Arasake was working on. They called it a relic. Well, technically it's called Prototype Alpha 38864, blah 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 blah. Well, the garbage they were testing before they settled on whatever soul-killing tech they're working on now. Not an exaggeration, by the way. It's pretty biblical shit that they're doing in that place. The kind of stuff that makes your hair stand on end. You know, it's not pleasant. Well, 4 years ago, I was a top-tier freelance netrunner, an all-round boom-boom expert, you know? Suburo's boys approached me with a contract. They said they needed a independent, highly qualified specialist to test what they said was an internal data buffer chip, supposed to streamline cyberware reaction times, they said. But they promised 6 figures, platinum medical coverage, and, you know, all the things to make a tomb nice and cosy and retire in Neo-Tokyo. Oh, I was stupid, I was arrogant, and frankly I was too horny for the eddies to buy nicer clothes and fancy drinks. So I let him slot it in. And that 1 second the connection went live, I felt my brain, well, to put no finer point on it, cook. I don't know if you heard the expression mindfuck, but I really was. The chip completely misfired. It started overwriting all my neural tissue with garbage code. It was in real time a digital tumour. And you want to know what those corporate bastards did? The moment the diagnostics spit out the error code, they didn't look for a cure, they didn't try and help me, they didn't call a trauma team or anything. They cancelled my contract, scrubbed my name from the ledger, and had security throw me out into the rain. Right in the centre of the Corpo Plaza in front of everyone. Said I sabotaged the deal. Said it was my fault. No payout, no compensation. Nothing. They left me to die. Well, like I said, they claimed I intentionally sabotaged their preparatory tech. I went to every Ripperdoc from Kabuki to Pacifica. I went to the high-end clinics that charge 1,000 eddies just to open the door. I even found a rogue ex-Biotechnica scientist hiding out in the Badlands. They all said the same thing. Sorry, Chum, it's completely inoperable. Completely inoperable, they said. Because the chip fused with my central nervous system. You pull it out, my brain turns to soup. Like, literally, turns to liquid. You leave it in, well, it's slowly burning out the circuitry in my brain. Four years. That's what they gave me. 4 years, if I'm lucky. Because it was preparatory tech, well, they didn't quite know why it didn't just kill me instantly, but they said at best 4 years. And that's all I got. 4 years to watch the sunset. 4 years to spend all of those hard-won eddies, all my savings, and just fade away. And you know what? I said, fuck that. Next month, the timer hits 0. 4 years is up. Literally 4 years to the day. So I should be dead. Make them remember that you don't just fuck me over and leave me to die. You're funny. But look at me. Do I look like a guy who has anything left to lose? I'm 20-something years old. I'm gorgeous, I'm brilliant, and I'm a dead man walking. You kind of realise when you're dying, the world changes. The fear, it just poof, just evaporates. It's free and in a kind of fucked up way. I don't care about the NCPD, I don't care about Max Tech, and I sure as hell don't care about Arasake's stock prices. Which brings us to these beautiful babies right here. Oh, the best boom booms in the business. Say hello to my little masterpiece. Oh, believe me, it took me a year to source the materials for these. I had to bypass the Militech tracking signatures and pack the density just right, but this isn't regular C4. This is a condensed pocket-sized tactical nuclear payload, okay? Stable enough to carry in a backpack, but once that detonator signals the core, well, let's just say Arasake's tower's foundations are going to be turned into liquid glass. No, you're all good there. I've configured the blast radius exactly how your people requested. Oh yeah, it'll drop the tower. Believe me, sweetheart, it will drop the tower. It will do its job. It will drop it right down into its own footprint. Well, if you, I don't know, place it right in the elevator shafts, the shockwave will damn near rip apart the whole foundation of the building. It will concentrate the thermo dump inward. Poetry in demolition form. And it is fucking hot. Sure, syncing the detonation codes to your cyberware right now. Just a simple word, just basic command will prime it. I've added a 5-minute delay override in case you want to give the lower level janitors a chance to run. Or not. I guess that's up to Silverhand, isn't it? But, hey, hands off the merchandise for now. You look like you know how to play rough. Let's save the fireworks for the corpos, alright? You know, it's funny. Arasake thought they could just delete me, treat me like a faulty piece of hardware, and toss me in the landfill. They thought there'd be no consequence. They thought they were too big to fail. And I guess when you get to that level of money and power, you tend to forget the people you step on. You tend to forget that the ones you step on are the ones that built the very bloody building they're staying in. They forget that a dying man has the ultimate superpower. Not giving a shit. Make sure Johnny knows he's not just carrying a bomb into that tower, you're carrying my notice. Okay? You are carrying my notice to Saburo Arasake. You are telling those murdering bastards in suits that I am sending my fucking regards. Okay, and there. All set. Wrapped up with a nice little bow. They're all yours. Take care of them. So, this is it. The point of no return. You take that crate, and by tomorrow morning, the world changes forever. Night City will burn, and your name will be written in the stars. Or in the autopsy reports. But before you go, before Silverhand drags his squad into the jaws of the dragon, give a dying guy a break. Hey, look at me. Really look at me. If we both make it through the next 48 hours, why don't you come back here? No bombs, no politics, no bravado, additional shit. No corporate wars, no nothing. Just you and me. Maybe another full bottle of this tequila. And whatever time I've got left. Because I think that we could make some real magic happen. Yeah. Yeah, romantic, innit? Nothing quite so sexy as death, eh? Yeah, go on. Get that tough look back on your face. And watch the crate. It's heavy. But I know you can handle it with those big, strong arms of yours. Take care of yourself out there. Make them bleed. Make them scream. And when that tower comes crashing down, which it will, make sure they know it was a gift from the ones they left behind. Adios, chum. Don't keep me waiting too long for that date. Otherwise you'll, you might miss the train. And all the first class service that you'll receive along with it. Take care, sweetheart. Cyberpunk does whatever a cyberpunk does.
Can you swing from a web?
Not that synth crap that they pump into the bars in Haywood, real stuff, the kind that burns your throat. That's it. That's it. Actually getting drunk. Now look at that ugly little pixelated black ant. Black ant? That is the project Arasake was working on. They call it the Relic, which is... How? Well, it's actually called Prototype Alpha 38843844...
Che cosa?
I went to every Ripper dot from Big Bow. I can't speak today. What's going on, guys? You know. I went to every Ripper dock from Kabuki to Pacifica, and I'm going to need to do that again because that whole section I didn't actually press record. Sorry, Choom. I love the language of cyberpunk. It's brilliant. Don't keep me waiting too long for that date, otherwise you'll miss the train and all the first class service that comes with it. Oh, it's getting to that. It's getting to that time where it's becoming more horny than it needs to be.